Hi everyone, it's Evangeline from etrailer.com, and today we're looking at this Konig self-tensioning easy fit SUV snow tire chains on this 2020 Toyota RAV4. Now, these tire chains are pretty good if you're looking for something that has a super easy install process, as well as if you are concerned about having like an easier ride along with a bit better traction for driving through snow and ice. And if you are concerned with protecting your rims, these are pretty good snow tire chains. Now remember, for your 2020 Toyota RAV4, check the owner's manual. For this car, it says only to install on the front tires, so that's what we're going to do today. These are arranged into a diamond shape, which means that they actually provide like a smoother ride than maybe your ladder shaped chains or your square shaped chains. So these diamond shaped chains, now they usually sometimes might sacrifice traction for that smoother ride. So in this case, they use D-link chains within here. So these D-shaped links are there to add that extra traction you might need when you drive through snow and ice. Now let's also take a look at these plastic coated chains over here. Konig is pretty good about protecting your tire, and they're not only do they protect your rims and your tire, but if you're not wearing gloves, like I'm wearing gloves, but if you're not, then you won't be freezing your fingers off trying to attach this chain to your tire, and that's nice. They also have optional extra buttons, nylon buttons to, you know, just add that extra safety and protection for your tire, as well as this centerpiece made of aluminum. So that's gonna last a long time. Now the key feature of this chain is the tensioning system right here. Now for other chains, you might have to buy and attach manual tensioners, but for here, it's honestly probably maybe the most simple install method, which is just step down on that, wait for it to click, and you're done. It's all tensioned. When you drive, it will actually adjust itself even more. But that's pretty much the main thing about these tire chains. Before you install your snow tire chains, you have to take it out of its bag. And let's look at the bag that it has, which is pretty interesting because now some of Konig's tire chains come in like this hard shell case, which I prefer sometimes, but in this case they made it like this for a purpose, which is you can actually kneel on the case and protect yourself from like a muddy, snowy ground while you read the instructions, and that's actually pretty useful. And they also have a goodie bag inside, which contains nylon buttons, a plastic instruction guide so that doesn't fall apart either in the rain or the snow, as well as gloves, plastic gloves, just to help you along. So this is pretty cool case they gave, and items that just help this really easy process. This aluminum tensioning system is actually the key part of this whole process. So this tensioning system connects to this red cable. So when you first start, just make sure everything isn't tangled. A minor issue with this red cable is that these chains can tend to get tangled in there if you're not careful, so just keep that nice and clear. You will open this red tab over here, open that, and this will control the length of that cable. So as you can see, if you open it, you can stretch out. So just try and stretch out this red cable as far as it can go. As you can see here, it went up. So when you lower it, the cable shortens. When you lengthen the cable, this goes up. So that is a good visual of how this is all connected. So we start with the top part of the chain. Just put it up and over. Make sure this is in the middle. I mean, it's pretty straightforward because of that large bar there and just push that black hoop back. So if you push it back behind it, you will notice that the red cable needs to go down and back as far as it can go. So that red cable is the key part to the tensioning system. I'll check the other side, but it looks pretty good. Here, just flip that out, and you can just step on it. There you go. Now you're supposed to hear 2 clicks. 1, 2 clicks, and you know you're done. And just flip it back over. If you want to take your tire chains off, you can pinch this. Now for me, I have a trouble pinching that, so I just use my foot, make sure nothing's on above it, and just, ta-da, it springs up and loosens the entire tire chain, so you can just take it off. So after you install your snow tire chains, you can drive forward maybe a couple hundred meters just to make sure that it all fits together and is tensioned well together. It will tension itself, so don't worry too much about it. And after that, you're good to go and drive away. So that was our Konig self-tensioning easy fit SUV on our 2020 Toyota RAV4.